Welcome ESL to week 10 in the Supercar series as Rhett Sawyer is looking to build on his lead. He is your points leader, but right now is on the track is AMK Ski, the number 72. He won the last race. Can he build? Can he build on that this week? That Ski is currently 21st in the points, but that team has been working on that car week to week, and it's gotten so much better. And he is definitely competing, so this is something definitely to build on for next season. What type of lap times can he lay down here at the Red Bull Ring? Rhett Sawyer, he is your points leader. Tom Krieg is down behind him in second, but by 49 points. So Krieg needs to have a good qualifying run here, and Adam Jones as well. Adam Jones is 50 points behind. Those two drivers are probably the only two that have a shot at catching Sawyer here in the next few races. Ski's doing his first lap around. It's a very cool track, 72 degrees, 7-mile-an-hour winds. Ski goes around turn 4. Nice looking Tide paint scheme on that 72. As he's getting ready to cross the stripe. And it's Randy Pierce right now on top of the leaderboard, 1 minute 30.892. Dougie Zubin second, Justin Chris third, Ski fourth, Lee fifth. Will these times hold? Randy Pierce currently 14th in the points. Rhett Sawyer, your points leader. Right now, he is currently 9th, but he is in the top 10. He's been very consistent in the top 10 week in, week out. We'll see if these times hold next time by. Tom Krieg didn't have a great first lap. He's in 18th. Adam Jones as well, 19th. So those drivers need to have a good second lap here. As Pierce comes out of the last turn. And it is Mitchie O'Brien on the pole. The number 40 of the Blue Crew team. AMK Ski in second. Another solid qualifying by the 72. Randy Pierce third. Tyler Gribbs fourth. Bryson fifth. Justin Chris 6th, Adam Jones 7th, Justin V-Side 8th, Dougie Zoom 9th, and Lotus Lee rounds out your top 10. And your points leader, after having, he was sitting pretty good after the first qualifying lap. Now he is down to 21st. Krieg is in 18th, and Adam Jones is in 7th. So this is their chance to try to capitalize and gain some points heading into the next few races. It seemed like that second lap, some drivers figured something out and had a great qualifying time. And we also have to remember we just had a big progression window that I just added this last week. So all that makes a difference for the rest of the way. So these adjustments these drivers have made, some of it work out, some of it don't. We'll see. I'll be back in a few minutes for the start of the race. Getting ready to start this race, and we are underway. The 72 and a 40, they were going to try to go at it in turn one. And Mitchie O'Brien with the lead early on. 72 in second, Pierce third, Bryson fourth, Grims in fifth. Everyone trying to battle for a few spots here. Probably looking at around 14 to 17 laps for fuel, roughly. As we have all types of battles towards the end of the field. As we try to find our points leader, Brett Sawyer currently in 18th. He's trying to battle Tyler Commander. He's got his work cut out for him today. Gonzalez, he is in 13th. Behind him is Cordell Walker in 14th. And then Juan Fangio's back there. Tyler Rodolowski, DJ Hume. There's 72. He's trying to look to the inside. He was going to try to make a pass there. Mitchie O'Brien holding him off as no one has pulled away. Can't afford to try to figure something out and create a little bit of distance. Also, that one pit stop we have in this race will be crucial. This is where the 72 had a chance the last time to try to make the pass on the 40. Doesn't look like he has the momentum this time around as he's trying to block the 006. 006 goes to the inside there, side by side. A very aggressive move by Pierce here for second place. He's still trying to battle the 72. They need to be careful because that 52 of Grims is lurking back there. He is waiting for an opening. They still side by side going around 6. No one wants to give up that second place right now. This is a great battle for second. But this is helping the number 40 create some distance here if they continue to battle like this. And Pierce is able to take away second from the 72. Now Gribbs is going to try to take third away from the 72. Everyone's very aggressive early on. They almost touched there, heading into turn 3. Tyler Gribbs moves up a spot, up to third. As we check on our points leader, Rhett, he is currently 19th. Up 2 positions from the start of the race. Tom Krieg not doing so great in 21st. Adam Jones in the top 10. Currently in 8th. If he can hold on to a top 10, it's going to be a good day for him, and he's going to gain some good points on the points leader. But we still have a ways to go. That's Mitchie O'Brien in control of this race so far. When Ski and Pierce were going at it for so long, it just helped the 40 pull away. He has a 1.5 second lead. All he has to do now is hold this lead for another 20 or so laps. And he needs to have a good pit stop as well. Richie O'Brien currently tied for 9th in the points. So this will be good for him. He's currently 88 points back from the points leader. As we have a battle for 12th, here's Cordell Walker, Marco Swift. They going at it. Lots of battles going on in this part of the field here. There's Juan Fangio in 15th. Tyler Commander, he has the fastest lap of the race, currently in 17th. O'Brien still in control of this race and continues to build on his lead. As he goes around the last turn, he has a 3-second lead. As now we have a battle for second. Tyler Gribbs gonna look into the inside here heading into turn 1. As we see some tire smoke there, somebody slammed on those brakes. It's going to be interesting here on these pit strategies. Who's going to come in early? Who's going to try to stay out longer? As Rhett Sawyer loses another spot here, down to 20th. Right in front of him is Bernard DeMore and DJ Hill. And behind him is Tom Krieg. Adam Jones, he's at 9th. He's lost a spot. As we have a battle for second once again. It's Pierce and Gribbs, but Pierce holds on. Can Gribbs make something happen here on this straightaway? This time he tries to take a peek on the outside, just doesn't have enough momentum. Takes another look. He's trying to find an opening here. Once again, he's gonna try this outside as they're side by side going around turn 3. Gribbs has to be careful because that 72 is just waiting for a mistake. As you see more tire smoke out of that 006, man. He's driving the wheels off that car. He's He's trying to hold on to that second, does not want to give it up. But Mitchie O'Brien is content with this because he's got about a 5-second lead. It's a heck of a run by the 40 so far. We're about halfway through before we start seeing that. We start seeing the pit stops here. Let's take a look at your top 15 as Mitchie O'Brien, he is your leader. Randy Pierce is in second, followed by Tyler Grims in third. Ski in fourth. Justin Chris in fifth. Bryson sixth. Justin Reeside seventh. Lotus Lee eighth. Adam Jones in ninth. Caleb Houston 10th. Dougie Zoom in 11th. Marco Swift 12th. Gonzalez in 13th. Wardell Walker 14th. And Juan Fangio rounds out your top 15. We are getting close to the halfway point of this race. Almost a 6-second lead for the number 40. All he needs to do is have a great pit stop, and this race is probably his. You do not want to make a mistake on pit road. We've seen drivers make mistakes, lose a lot of time. He has a good cushion, so the more he can stretch this lead, the better it is for him in case there is some type of mishap on pit road. There's Pierce still holding on to second. Tyler Grims figure out how to get by the 006. Let's ride on board the 52 for a lap. Tyler Grimm's holding on to third. 72 looked like he almost had him there for a second. As tire wear might start coming into play now as we get towards the end of this first run. Which drivers will gamble? What crew chief is going to gamble in this race and come in early and try to gain some ground, as O'Brien has a 7-second lead. That 40 is hitting his marks, making no mistakes. As we checking out your points leader once again. There's Rhett Sawyer currently in 20th. He had moved up 2 spots from the start of the race, but now it's back to 1. Just cannot seem to get it going today. We'll see what adjustments they make to that car during the pit stop. There's the 72. He's trying to make a move here. This is for third here. He finally found an opening, trying to make the most of it. And he took away third from Tyler Gribbs. Has been putting together some good races the last few weeks. He's finished last week, he won. The week before that, last week he won a race and he had a top 5 in the sprint races, and today he's running third. So he has been running great as of late. Can he get by Pierce and move back to second? And it looks like he's going to try to make a move here on the outside. He cannot get there. As Cordell Walker moves up a spot. He moves up to 13th. We are past the halfway point of this race. Looks like Bryson, he's trying to get up to 4th here, as Grimm seems to be slowing down a little bit. As the 72 has pulled away from Grimm's here. Everyone continues to try to hold on to their spot here. There's Adam Jones. Adam Jones currently 3rd in the points, but he is in the top 10. This is good for him. This could be a good points day for him if he can stay in the top 10. Well, he's 2nd in points, but he is struggling. Currently 21st. Here's Grims and Ski at it once again. And their teammates, they just keep going at it back and forth. So we have about 10 laps to go left in this one. And here we got our first pit stop. Here comes all the drivers on pit road. And it looks like maybe the whole field's going to come in. The leader's also on pit road. And it looks like no one is going to take any chances. It's going to be a race out of pit road here. Some drivers can gain some spots here if they have a great pit stop. Mitchie O'Brien pulls off first. There's Randy Pierce second. Tyler Grims third. Ski, not a great stop. He loses 2 positions. Brett Sawyer, he was able to gain a spot, looks like. Tom Krieg didn't fare so well. Adam Jones lost a spot. He's in 10th. But Mitchie O'Brien did what he had to do. He has about a 9-second lead still. Let's run down your top 15 after that round of pit stops. As Mitchie O'Brien remains your leader. Randy Pierce in second. Tyler Grims in third. Justin Chris in fourth. Justin Reside with a good stop in fifth. Up 3 spots. Ski in 6th. He lost a few positions on that stop. Lotus Lee in 7th. Bryson in 8th. Caleb Houston in 9th. Adam Jones 10th. Cordell Walker 11th. Dougie Zoom lost a few positions in 12th. Juan Fangio 13th. Gonzalez 14th. And Marco Swift rounds out your top 15. Hopefully everyone topped off on fuel. We've seen it in the past where drivers did not top off and had to come onto pit road. I think everyone's fine, but you just never know. Sometimes teams do a splash and go, and they miscalculate, and they could be a lap short. But that number 40 is on cruise control here at the Red Bull Ring. And this is definitely going to help him in the standings. Even though he's 88 points out, he's going to cut into that lead. That is for sure. we still have 4 races to go on the schedule, as next week we head to Sandown. That's our last endurance race of the season. That's 2 pit stops. Then we go to Winton Motor Raceway. That's a race where we have 1 pit stop. And then we finish the season with a double points week at Phillip Island. We have 2 sprint races to close out the season. So if you can put yourself in a good position as far as points, even if you're like maybe 30 points out, 20 points out, that last week you have a shot. You have a shot to win the championship, because it's a double points week. If you could have 2 great races, that's all it will take. Randy Pierce still in second, and he has created some distance from the 52 of Tyler Griggs. Almost a 10-second lead for O'Brien. Got Northern Lights Racing, they're 4th and 5th. So that team is having a good run. There's Ski, the 72. He's just trying to have a top 10 finish here and keep his momentum going. Lotus Lee, he's in 7th. He is currently 11th in the point standings. Adam Jones, 3rd in the points. He's trying to hold on to our top 10. And there's Krieg in 22nd. Not the run he wanted today. This is going to set him back a little. I don't want to say his hopes on winning the championship is over, because we still got 4 to go, but man, this really hurts for that 77. Tyler Rogalowski, he's 4th in the points. Currently 17th. And you see someone, Berto Demora, goes wide. Berto Demora went off the track. Let's take a look at what happened to Berto. He makes contact with his teammate. It gets on the grass. And lucky for him, he's just able to gather it back together. Let's right on board Berto here. Man, great save by Berto there. He's currently 22nd. That actually helped out. Not sure if Sawyer gained another spot there or not because of that. I think he did because Berto was riding with Marco Swift, so he does gain another position there. Mitchie O'Brien still on cruise control as we see Adam Jones. He lost his position. He's out of the top 10. Well, Mitchie O'Brien, 10-second lead with only a few laps to go. Now it's Tyler Grimm with the fastest lap in the race. As we're having a few battles in the mid part of the field. It's Cordell Walker, Fangio. Justin Chris making some moves here. He gets by Tyler Gribbs. Not sure if we could take a look at what happened here. And he got wide as he did the same thing Berto did. He makes contact with Pierce, hits his back fender. Gets on the grass himself. And is able to gather it back together. Same scenario as Berto. These drivers are extremely aggressive with a few laps to go. Mitchie O'Brien, 12-second lead. He is on rails this race. He moved up 3 spots after last week's races. He's going to move up a few more in the standings. And this will be his first win of the season. He's had three top fives in the last 3 races. Make this 4. It's going to be 4 top 5s if you count this race. So he is on a run here late in the season. Can he make some magic happen with a few races to go? As Rhett Sawyer is fighting for another spot here. And Sawyer making some moves here up to 16 with a few laps to go. These are crucial points here for the 32 because he knows that Adam Jones is in the top 10. So that, Jones is going to cut into that lead. So we would love to get by Marco Swift here. As we only have 2 laps to go. There is Ski trying to take a spot away from Justin Reeside. As O'Brien goes around turn 9 and 10. As the white flag waves, last lap here at the Red Bull Ring. Can't say enough about the number 40, man. He put together a heck of a race. That's what you got to do at this late in the season. It's go time. You cannot make mistakes here. As Rhett Sawyer's making another move here in this last lap. He's trying to get another spot, but he got wide there. He might lose another spot here. He got a little too aggressive there trying to get by Marco Swift. Opened the door for the 13 of Rogalowski. They're still side by side going at it as they touch. Sawyer does not want to wreck here. That is for sure. Richie O'Brien going around the last few turns. Richie O'Brien goes around turn 9 and turn 10. Mitchie O'Brien wins at week 10 in the Red Bull Ring. In second is Randy Pierce. Third, Justin Chris. Fourth, Tyler Grims. Fifth, AMK Ski. Sixth, Justin Reeside. Seventh, Bryson. Eighth, Lotus Lee. Ninth, Caleb Houston. And rounding out your top 10 is Adam Jones. It's been a fun one. It was a fun race here at the Red Bull Ring. This was definitely fun. A lot of aggressive driving going on. But a lot of drivers, you know, they made their last final adjustments to their build last week. And, you know, some of it is showing in this race. And maybe they have their cars dialed in with a few races to go. But congrats to the number 40 on his first win of the season. This is his fourth top 5 in a row, so he is hot. Can he keep it going? Next week we head to Sandown. It's a race we haven't, a track we haven't raced at yet, and it's an endurance race. That's a big race. That is definitely a big race. 50 laps, endurance race, 2 pit stops. It only gets good from here, and the standings are not going to shake up. Rhett is still going to be your points leader, but some of these drivers have cut into that lead. So Rhett needs to do his thing and hold on for 4 more races. Can he do it? We will find out. But congrats to the 40 and the Brew Crew team here at the Red Bull Ring. And tomorrow, I think it's is it 1987? I'm not sure what I posted. I think it's 1987 NASCAR, and then the day after it's Lotus and Next Gen. So we have a lot of racing to go for week 10. It's going to be fun. There's a lot on the line, a lot of championships at stake. But like always, thank you for supporting the league and supporting the stream. I will see you guys next time.